welcome back to another episode of the Two Hoodies podcast. I'm T-Money.
Now I'm depressed and I have anxiety.
Well, shit, Rick. Way to come right out the fucking gate with it. My God.
It was a good trip, like the first 2 days, and then just went downhill from there.
Well, hold on. We'll get to this.
Too strong.
Too strong.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Wait, first we gotta introduce our special guest. We have a special guest on the show today.
Does he have anxiety too?
I would not guess that. I mean, he's very fucking cool, calm, and collected. Probably the coolest fucking guy that I know. And I'm not just saying that because he's here. It's my boy, my line brother, Ryan.
Hey, how you doing, man? It's Ryan. Kind of like people with dyslexia. I have a lot of anxiety and I just fought to overcome it. So now it doesn't seem like anything's wrong. But
really
battle. But still, you got really fucking heavy on me, bro.
Yeah, really.
that was a lot for an intro. You fucking got me.
Really heavy. Okay, so Ryan is in town for a couple different reasons. He doesn't usually stay here in these southern parts, but we went to the J. Cole concert last night, and that was fucking crazy. Drake came out, Future came out. I mean, I was in shock. Honestly, when 21 Savage, who opened the show, started, I kind of was worried because it seemed a little dicey, but you enjoyed yourself, Ryan, I take it?
So I used to say, if I could see Drake in person and have kids,
Right.
I'm okay with dying.
Right.
After seeing Aubrey Graham in person,
Yeah.
fuck these kids. Fuck these kids, all right?
You don't even need kids anymore.
I don't need anything else in life. I'm good.
Okay, good shit. Okay. The other reason that Ryan's in town is because viewers should know, all two of you, that I'm going to Morocco. So, yeah, we'll be going there, and Ryan's joining us on that trip. Not to be confused with Monaco, Rick, which is someplace that you've been before, right?
You know, I told my mom that you guys were going to Morocco. And
right.
Like, are you sure they're not going to Monaco? It's like, no, Mom.
No, they're going to that conservative ass country, Morocco. Yeah. I have a friend as well who told somebody, yeah, my buddy's going to Morocco, and he was like, oh yeah? Like, what kind of trip is that? And they were like, oh, it's like a boys trip. And they were like, a boys trip to Morocco? Why the fuck would you want to go to? They're so conservative, like, but, you know, we are a very, different type of men, right?
Yeah, we're moderates.
Yes, exactly. So we're going to, get an education in what it's like.
Culture.
Yes, culture. Exactly. A cultural education. Rick, you've been up to some things, obviously, as you alluded to in your very...
was it alluding to?
In your very aggressive intro.
Heavy as fuck.
Yeah, in your very aggressive intro, Rick, you stated you have anxiety and depression. Let's talk about that. You went on a trip, right? Not a psychedelic trip.
No.
You went on a bachelor party trip that was originally slated for New Orleans, but then got relocated to Nashville. What happened?
Oh, what happened to why we're not going to New Orleans? We didn't go to New Orleans?
Well, obviously,
it's a fucking hurricane, ran through there. So of course,
right.
That's a no-go zone.
Condescending you. Why didn't we go to New Orleans?
Right.
Watch the fucking news.
Right. I've watched the news. Right. Okay, but tell us what happened there.
So, bachelor party first 2 days was fantastic. Me and the boys had a great time going down Broadway, drinking left and right. It was all good.
Mm-hmm.
Stupidly enough, and I still can't comprehend it. Third day, I'm having lunch with my friends, and I bite into a spicy chicken sandwich. Delicious.
Right.
But shortly after, I had a blank thought. Like, you know how you just blank out entirely for no reason whatsoever? Is that relatable to anybody?
All the fucking time.
Right.
Okay. Well, in this case, apparently I forgot how to breathe.
Never in my fucking life.
Exactly.
What the fuck?
I forgot. I just, breathing was not a part of my... I couldn't do it. So I turned to my friend and I'm starting to shake and I'm like, hey man, can you step outside with me? I'm having a fucking anxiety attack. Try to mediate it. He's like, hey man, deep breaths, all that stuff. Didn't help. Constant. Let's just say 8 hours worth of just straight up anxiety. All right. So much so that had to go to the hospital so they could put me down on meds.
Jesus.
Lo siento.
That was pretty horrific.
Spanish for sorry.
Worst part of it was they were asking a lot of specific questions that I don't really want to get into.
Right.
But they put me
Are
in
you gay? Right.
Is your penis circumcised?
We'll get into that later. So they put me in a very specific room. All right, not like a room with a nice, laid out table or anything like that with IVs and all that stuff. Just a really round room.
I forgot you were still in America. In my head, you were in a foreign country.
What the fuck? Were you in Abu Ghraib, like fucking prison? Or?
Literally, what it looked like was a really small room, one chair, doesn't go back, doesn't go forward, just straight up chair, not very comfy. The tables are rounded. There's no sharp corners or anything like that, and a giant iron door in front of me.
So
He
what?
was in the fucking loony bin. I don't
Right.
know if
Yes.
The viewers have picked this up.
And
He
I'm
got
like, are you
locked up.
fucking kidding? I said I have anxiety. I didn't say I was going to, like...
They said, "Sure you do, buddy."
What the fuck?
You said 8 hours of anxiety?
right. See, Rick, this is why people say that white people can't handle spices. You're fucking it up for us right now.
What do you
bro.
mean? I
It's
love
just
spicy
a spicy
food.
chicken
It's
sandwich.
not the spicy chicken sandwich. What the fuck?
That's where your story started. We can only make this assumption.
Like 2 + 2 = 4.
I'm
This
just
is
saying.
not the case.
God bless. Okay, so you escaped the bin, right?
I didn't. They discharged me.
Okay.
They didn't have to say fucking
Right.
escape the bin.
Okay. Either way.
My friend picked me up. Went
Right.
back to the Airbnb. I woke up. Happens again. Constant.
Wait, like right when you woke up?
Yeah, I woke up at like 4
Or
a.m.
did you have like a spicy pancake? And
I
you
didn't
just
have
lost
anything.
it?
I didn't have anything. It just progressed. The meds wore off. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm in Fucksville. All right, population me.
Right.
And I'm like, all right, I'm going to call 911 one more time, give it another go. And
My God.
and it continued on. And I'm like, I called my mom, like, hey, I'm in the hospital again.
You know what's crazy is the guy that was getting married, he must have been fine, right? And you
Oh, he
were the
was
one
fine.
that was freaking out.
You-
You're not even getting married, Rick.
You know what it was? I'm calling voodoo.
Voodoo.
It's voodoo. That's why I didn't go to Louisiana.
Okay,
Voodoo,
okay.
He put all his emotions into you, right? That's like, where's this? Is it spicy?
Right.
Is it spicy?
What
It
the
wasn't that
fuck?
Is
spicy.
heartburn?
It wasn't that fucking
That's
spicy.
voodoo. I'm calling it.
God damn.
I want
Jeez.
you to hear the irony, though. All right. He says, "I'm having a panic attack. I can't breathe."
Right.
He goes outside with his friend. His friend says, "Take deep breaths."
It's easier said than fucking done, buddy.
Right? You're
I can't breathe. Just breathe in.
so you were in the hospital again. Did they throw you in that same room?
Same exact room. All right.
And then you were just like, I like it here or no?
No, it was fucking terrible because everybody around me, fucking nuts.
Wait,
fucking
wait,
crazy.
wait,
There were
wait.
other people
Wait, there were,
in this room.
there were
Not in the same
other
room. Not in the same room. Hold on, wait.
okay,
Not in the same
okay.
room, but like next door. Like there's 4 rooms the same kind on my left, 4 rooms the same kind on my right.
You were in prison? I'm so confused.
It was a Vanderbilt, the hospital.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, so-
nice.
A bunch of rich snooty kids who think they could play doctor and
Right.
stuff.
Were
Right.
you allowed to exit this room at your own free will?
I needed an attendant to walk me.
Wow.
I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I just want to piss.
Okay. Okay.
Wow. That is some heavy shit, you know.
It's anxiety. They thought I had psychosis or something. What the fuck?
Well, here's the thing. You know, I can't think of what it might be. Voodoo might be what it is.
Yo, we're just straight up locked down on voodoo. 100% voodoo. The doctors are wrong. Ryan's right.
So you were supposed to be there, obviously, to celebrate the last days of being single for your boy, right?
right.
And it turned into a not pleasant experience. Now, somebody else who's not single anymore. Let's talk about this, Rick.
She did it. She put the voodoo on me.
You're right. It must have been her. So Rick's ex-girlfriend, who's not really his
Not-
girlfriend.
Never been my girlfriend.
And if anyone watches the show, they know how he's been very much resistant to us calling her his girlfriend. Well, I just happened to be scrolling online and came across the young lady, maybe not so young. I don't know. She does have 2 kids. And she is married now. She was in a wedding dress. And, yeah, Rick, I guess you blew it, man.
Fumbled the bag.
Bro, she blew me.
Well, she blew you. Yes,
blew
I was.
you.
I kind of was hoping you'd say
I
that.
heard about that blowjob.
Got it.
Yeah. She wanted someone to take care of those kids, and it's not you, Rick. So congratulations. You don't have to be anxious about that, taking care of kids or getting married. But
Yeesh.
yeah, we still need to figure out what the fuck happened in Nashville. I don't. Change of weather, maybe country music. Do you not like that, or
I like country music.
okay?
Do you love it? It was Nashville. It's the home
Yeah,
of country.
yeah. Do you fucking love it
It's the
though?
home of fucking
I
country.
enjoy Nashville very much, but for whatever reason, I just seemed uncomfortable. I just felt uncomfortable.
Do
where
you
I was.
support our troops? Come on now. Come on now. Really, tell us.
The accent.
Do you love America? Okay. Well, anything. Anyway, you were battling some anxiety and depression. Jake Paul was battling Tyron Woodley. And I know that you're a huge boxing fan.
I'm not a huge boxing fan, but
Well,
when it comes to stupidity like that, you
right.
just can't help but
Okay, so
watch.
you're a big fan of the internet. And so these are two internet. Well, actually, Tyron Woodley's a real fighter. But Jake Paul, as you claim, is a real
Paul's
boxer.
a real boxer now.
Yeah, I guess he's a real boxer.
I wouldn't even call it that. He's fighting old
So-
guys out of their fucking prime. I mean, what can you call that?
Ryan,
Beat
did
that
you
old guy up? I
did
can't.
did you watch the fight?
I watched the highlights. I was very impressed.
Did you see? Well, here's the thing, though. What about when Jake Paul fell into the ropes
Because he
And,
got shook.
and it looked like it kind of should have been counted as a knockdown?
But there was no knockdown. He didn't go down. There's different rules for certain states.
Do you know Boont Gang, right?
Stop it. I have no idea what you just said.
You don't know Boont Gang?
Stop
the guy.
saying that word. I don't know if that's a person, a place, a thing. I stop it.
Okay, so you know Boont Gang, right?
Just give me context.
God damn, what the fuck are these people? Okay, you know Supreme Patty?
Yes.
Yes.
Supreme Patty. You know Supreme Patty,
I do,
but
I
you
do.
don't know Boont Gang?
Supreme Patty's a wild motherfucker.
Boont Gang's that motherfucker who would run into places and he'd yell like Boont Gang and do some crazy shit.
like
Skinny
you're
guy,
You feel like
light
you're making
skin.
this up?
No.
What the fuck is happening? right
Anyways,
now?
point is, Boont Gang fought Supreme Patty the other night, and I
Oh.
guess it went all 3 rounds, all 3, and Supreme Patty lost. Even though, who did he fight before that? He fought somebody else before that.
Don't look at me. I don't.
Oh no, he fought that Dancing Dan guy,
Oh, I do know that person.
Dan
as well.
Rue,
Not
Dan the
personally,
man.
but-
Yeah, that guy. He fought that white dude who kind of
Don't fucking look at me because I have no idea.
I've seen
the most racially ambiguous white guy you've ever met, Dan
I
Rue.
can't lie. I'm surprised you said he was white. I didn't. I thought he was like Middle Eastern. Anyway,
Nah,
I am surprised you said he lost. I've seen this man put hot sauce in his bare eye.
Dan.
God.
Oh,
No,
Supreme Patty.
I
Oh
can't
yeah.
believe he lost anything in life.
Well, Supreme Patty, he I think he beat Dan Rue for sure, but then he lost to Boont Gang. But I don't know. I didn't watch a fight. Again, I like real boxing, and unfortunately, Manny Pacquiao also lost recently, and that was really upsetting to
We
me.
saw
but
that one. That
I
one
saw
sucked.
that fight.
You watch that
I
fight?
did,
He's now running for president of the Philippines,
which is crazy.
which is crazy because you know what I compared it to? Okay, so I happen to be pretty familiar with the political landscape in the Philippines. One of my good friends is Filipino, and my stepmom was Filipino, so I know a lot about it. Anyways, right now, Rodrigo Duterte is the president. He's kind of like, sort of like a dictator style. He's kind of like Trump, honestly. Like, he
Okay.
says whatever the fuck he wants. Like, he tells... I guess it's a good thing, but it's also kind of a bad thing. He really is against, like, drugs, right?
Okay.
And so he says, if you sell drugs, I will kill you. Like, he has
my
people
God.
murdered for
fair.
selling drugs, right? So he's like, he's conservative, but he's ruling with like an iron fist. Like, no, not any like, oh, we'll put you through the justice system. No, like, I'll fucking kill you.
None of that soft shit.
You're right. He's yeah. So he's like that, and he also talks about like women's pussies and shit,
Talk
and
about it.
like how they smell and
You gotta
shit.
be open about shit like that.
He's the president of the country, so in that sense, he's kind of like Trump. Very fluid with his words. Say whatever the fuck he wants. He doesn't give a fuck. He's like, yeah, I'm the president, bitch. Like, suck my nuts, right? So he's about to leave power, right? They're running this election. His daughter is running for president. So his daughter is going to run. And the thing about the Philippines is that, and I don't even know if you could do this in the United States, but I don't think anyone ever would. Duterte, the guy who's in charge now, her father is going to be the vice president, right? Now, here's the thing about the Philippines, though. It's not like a ticket like that, like you get one, you get the other. The vice president is voted on separately. So he could lose the vice president, she could win or whatever, you know? Like Rodrigo Duterte's vice president is somebody he's not aligned with politically at all. It's a woman that he fucking hates and
Right.
talks shit about. right?
Does he talk about her pussy?
Right.
I mean, imagine he
Right,
does. He don't give a fuck.
right. So,
Yeah.
but Rodrigo Duterte is so popular in the Philippines because they are kind of conservative over there in a sense and very religious that he could very well be vice president if they vote him, and then his daughter could be that. Now enter Manny Pacquiao in the situation, who's also running. A lot of Filipinos don't necessarily like Manny Pacquiao running for president because he's uneducated, right? He's not, the uppity people are like, they value education a lot. The educated Filipinos that are rich and shit,
Okay.
they value that education. So the fact that he's a hero of the country, but he's uneducated, they can't rock with that. They're like, no, he's uneducated. He has no business in politics. And so I literally was like trying to draw a parallel. How could you explain this to someone? And it almost would be like if Ivanka Trump ran for president with Donald as her vice president against LeBron James, right? LeBron is like the biggest sports star in our country. He only went to high school. You know what I'm saying? So you can say he's not educated, but he really is. It's like Manny Pacquiao's not a fucking idiot either if you listen to him. He has some questionable views on gay people and stuff like that, but otherwise, he's not an idiot. So, and he's been a senator. So it'd be like, I almost think it'd be like if LeBron versus Ivanka, like that's the only way I can think to describe it in America. It's fucking insane shit going on.
Thoughts, Rick?
It's a lot to take in.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
That was a lot. I think my biggest thing here is how can you be a millionaire like Manny Pacquiao,
Right,
and have been on top for so long and never took time to get your education? Am I crazy?
That's also a good question.
I mean,
some people go back to doing, going back to college or anything.
an honorary degree, something.
Right.
They didn't give him
Honorary.
a fucking PhD by now, like the whole country. Like, goddamn.
I don't-
He's a hero.
I don't know if he has any kind of honorary degrees, or I really don't know, but that's just how they view him, as like, he came from the mud, literally the mud. And so they just kind of say, oh yeah, that's a very nice story, but we don't want you to run our country. And that's only some people, the more snooty, educated people that are like that, conservative types. So anyways, that got away from boxing a little bit.
So I did watch that fight. You watched that fight?
Yes.
For me, you said he's a senator, right?
Right.
Is it just me, or is it blowing your mind that he's in Senate with black eyes and then blood clots in his cheek?
Right.
Cauliflower ear.
Right.
He slightly deaf in the right one from getting his shit rocked.
Right,
There's
right,
no
right.
one else, like, really, how is this possible?
I honestly don't know how he does it. I don't know how he fucking can keep up with a crazy schedule and then training for a fight. And that's another thing is, like, a lot of people say, like, oh, he doesn't even really, put a lot of time into his duties as a senator because he's so, doing a bunch of other shit. But I don't know.
Somehow,
Some way. All right. Anyways, that's a long intro to the podcast. I mean, shit. Let's.
that was. Is that what you call that? Okay.
That was the intro. Now if
love
you
it. I
if
love
you've
it.
never watched this podcast before, which is if you're watching it now, then you're probably one of 3 that watch it. Anyway, the point is
Taylor,
that
can you pass me a piece of cheese?
yes, we can.
Thank you so much.
This is a podcast where we answer questions that you've submitted as the audience. So,
This is very good cheese.
okay, are you trying to pull a Taylor and eat on the fucking mic right now?
No.
Let's get to the first fucking question, shall we? All right, the first question is, would you ever become roommates with someone you used to sleep with? This is a very good question.
Yes. I would.
You would.
I would.
That's...
You know what?
I'm actually surprised by that. Okay,
would.
go ahead.
Familiarity.
What?
We could fuck again.
But is that a great idea, Rick?
Why not?
I mean, it could become problematic. Like, that's your roommate. Like,
As long as they pay the fucking bills and all that shit.
yeah.
Might
Yeah.
be using pussy for rent. You might start using dick for rent.
Yeah,
Think
that's...
about it. That's
I
a
see
slippery
that.
slope.
Hold on, Ryan. I need you... I need you to be more on the mic. You're so soft spoken sometimes here.
I'm so hungry.
Okay, yeah, well, Jesus. Give me that, you fucking fiend. Answer the question. Expound. Answer what Ryan just said. You're gonna be fucking accepting this woman's
I'm not.
body
No.
for rent.
That is not. That's
How
not.
do we know that you have enough self-control to not do that?
You know I have self-control. You know damn well I have fucking
That's
self-control.
true. If anybody has self-control, it's him. Almost to a fault. I mean, to a fault. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, if I was in your shoes, I'd be raising 2 kids right now. So you have a lot of self fucking control. I'll tell you what.
Oh my God.
Best head.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't think I can get down with. Not that it would be awkward, but I mean, then you're kind of like, what if you wanted to fuck another woman?
Then you fuck another woman.
Savage. I
Right?
love it.
Right? What the fuck?
I love it.
So you're just gonna parade this woman in here?
Are you two in a relationship? No. Have you fucked once? Yes. Could it possibly happen again? Yes.
Okay, but what about her though? The one you're living with? That's what you tell the girl you're bringing. She doesn't care. She's just a thottie. But the one that's living with you is more than a thottie. She's a roommate as well.
Does she pay rent?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, what's the problem?
Because, Rick, women are women. So if you parade another woman in there, she's going to be like, oh, who the fuck was that? Oh, yeah, I heard you guys last night. Or I didn't hear much last night. Sounds like you. You know what I mean? Little fucking snide comments. You want that, Rick?
I don't want that, but I feel like you're just putting a lot of women into one basket, aren't you?
All right, then let's put the shoe on the other foot. Imagine you just sleeping, right? Cuddled up on your futon, right?
Right.
Okay.
Snuggled. And all you hear is a deep voice say, "Yeah, that's my pussy." Yeah. Whose pussy is it? It's yours. Whose pussy is it? It's yours.
I gotta put more of this soundproof fucking foam on the wall.
I'm gonna have a roommate meeting in the morning. I don't know about you. I couldn't handle that.
We put out rules, okay? Don't
right.
fuck in the living room. Don't
Okay.
fuck in the kitchen. Do everything in the privacy of your own space. All right.
Domain?
Exactly. Doesn't
I
that
don't
seem
know.
fair enough?
I don't know. I
That's
just...
for any roommate situation whatsoever, isn't it?
I think it really depends on how... Man, I don't know. It really depends on what your relationship is with that person, because I think you can be friends with women you've had relations with. What? Sexual relations? I'm like, now I'm in my head, I'm like, sexual relations though, Taylor? Yeah, I think you can. I mean, I've done it. I've done it.
You've had sex, yeah. That's good.
Yeah,
Proud
right?
of you.
Thanks. Thanks, man. But I don't know. I just it can get too messy. I think. I don't know. Ryan, what do you think?
So my problem is any woman I've had sex with,
Right.
I'm a bit of a romantic.
Yes.
So I tend to invite them personally into my life. So it'd be a little bit too awkward. And the reason is that I tend to. I'm embarrassed to say this. I disappear. I tend to disappear when it's gone and the feelings have faded. So that whole living situation would be super crazy for me because a lot of hard questions will be left unasked as
Right.
we are paying rent month to month. I'm never gonna bring it up.
But do you still love me?
Why did you disappear?
Why
If I
would
didn't
you-
hit you up, would you have ever talked to me again?
Why won't you answer my texts?
Exactly. So that's a
Why
hard,
did you rent me this room?
that's a hard.
Does
no
it
for
mean
me.
more? Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of crazy. I mean, there's some crazy stories about, people living with each other that used to, I know a girl that lived with her ex-boyfriend. I'm like, that's weird. And then you're FaceTiming me
That's
and
a-
he's there with you.
See, that's the weird. The whole being in a relationship part. That's weird.
But if it's
having
just somebody
sex
that,
part,
yeah.
you could make that happen. That could work.
Okay, yeah. I
All
don't
right.
know.
Now let me ask you this. So I have
Yeah.
a good friend,
Right.
Okay.
And I really hope he is not one of the 3 people that watch this podcast.
He's not.
he's the
trust
fourth.
me.
He's the 4th person. He's gonna be that random. Oh, you're on the show. Let me go look at it. I just saw you on my YouTube feed.
Yo.
So he has a girlfriend that he's committed to, right? He's
Right.
expressed multiple times he's gonna marry this young lady, right?
Right.
Okay.
But he's also told me that he needs his sneaky links. It keeps him viral, It keeps him alive.
Wow.
And so he met this girl on Tinder, right?
Right.
And she worked at Waffle House.
Okay.
You hear that? He's very committed to her. He wants to marry her. So he's on Tinder.
He's on Tinder, right?
Right.
He has multiple profiles. And he meets this girl, and she used to work at Waffle House. They were having sex, right?
Yes.
Wow.
She
At
quit
Waffle
Waffle
House.
House. Believe it or not, yes.
Wow.
And you know what? I wasn't gonna bring that up, but yes, he
Is
was.
this syrup
he was
or-
living out his best dreams with this girl, right? She quit the Waffle House job
Right.
to do what you do after Waffle House strip. Everyone knows it. Waffle House is a pipeline to the pole. Everybody knows that.
Emphasis
right?
on pipe. Yes.
So, anyway, the stripping didn't work out for her, right?
Yeah.
She asked him. She said, "Hey, I'm down bad. Can I live with you?" And of course, he's a nice guy. That's why he's my friend. Super good guy.
Wow.
He said yes under one condition: you cannot allude to my girlfriend that we used to be together. She said, "Don't even worry about it. My boyfriend wouldn't even want to hear me. My boyfriend would be upset if I did that."
So she had a boyfriend the whole
Yes.
time. So they're both cheaters.
They're both cheaters.
And I don't understand, why can't she live with her boyfriend? He's like, nah, fuck that.
She is
Can't
an
have
ex
no-
Waffle House worker who strips. I
Strip,
assume that
yeah.
his life isn't as put together as it should be.
Yeah, right.
Not the greatest resume.
I can't have you living with me because I'm living with my other girlfriend.
Exactly, right?
Jesus Christ.
So I don't know if you guys can put yourself in his shoes,
Right.
but should I advise him that this is? I didn't know what to say. I just kind of took it in when he told me. I didn't really give
Yeah.
any feedback. What would you all do or
Is this
say?
in northern Florida, by the way?
Pensacola,
Okay,
Florida.
that makes sense. So now it all makes sense. Okay, what would we advise him to do? Yeah, not fucking invite your stripper pancake chick or whatever
waffle chick. Not a pancake chick.
your blue waffle bitch. Yeah, into
Google it.
Yeah, don't Google it. Into the fucking home, the domicile that you share with your supposed love of your life. Like, that's a terrible idea.
Terrible.
I'm gonna have to go with him on that one.
Also, I don't even know how he tells his girl, like how he knows this
Who is
girl.
this? That's what I said. He
Hey,
said-
where'd you meet her?
Waffle House.
She was my waitress at Waffle House. She's really nice. Just fucking great. Like,
I said to him, I said, "How'd you say that you knew her?" I said it was my friend, and she accepted it. I was like, "Oh shit,
dude, he needs to
Got that shit on
clarify.
lock.
He's short-term thinking. He's like, you cannot tell her that we used to sleep together. She's like, okay, fine. First question from the girlfriend when they're alone. So what do you do for work? Oh, I'm a stripper. What? Like, I'd be like, you didn't tell me she was a fucking stripper. And he's like, oh, I thought she was a Waffle House waitress. And then she'd be like, well, I guess she could be both. Wow, that is fucked up.
I love it. I love it." All right, I'll talk to him soon.
Okay, yeah, just tell
Put him on the line.
Yeah, can we call him right now? Jesus. Okay. Next question is
Sure.
I guess you could segue this. Where do you draw the line in the bedroom?
Don't fuck me in the ass.
I draw it at the door and tell my ex-stripper waffle roommate stay away. What the fuck? You say what about in the ass though?
Nothing. You can relate.
Good with that shit.
You said what about in the ass?
Just don't
Yeah.
don't put anything in my ass.
And wait, that's it? That's
Listen-
it?
Listen, we can. That's the line.
That leaves a lot of possibilities open. Jesus.
What? Hold on. Hold on. Okay.
But I agree. Nothing in the booty, and I don't even want to put anything in your ass. Like, I had a friend I was talking to today, and what was it? We were talking about a blumpkin.
What?
Okay.
That's the second word you said to me. I don't know.
Okay. And you don't want to know what I realized, Rick, is because
What?
I have a lot of friends that are black, and they don't know what this word is every time I bring it up.
A blumpkin?
Yeah. But white people
Hold
fucking.
on, don't play me. You know what the fuck a blumpkin is?
Oh yeah.
Of course. I'm telling you, this is a white thing, I
Okay.
think. So a blumpkin is when you receive a blowjob while you're taking a shit. Yeah, I know.
It's kind of like one of those things you should do in college.
Right, right.
Like,
we'll get to that later,
that's-
Rick. We'll get to that later. What are the things? We have a question about that. So yeah, receiving a blowjob while you're taking a shit. If you think about it, right, it's kind of like the best two forms of relief, right? Because after you take that shit, you're like, oh. After you nut, you're like, oh. So it's like combining the two.
Write
Okay.
this down. Write this down.
Right. Right.
There's so many things that don't work with that, but
Yeah. So
okay.
yeah. Anyway, I'm telling this girl that is a friend of mine. I'm like, yeah, you know a blumpkin. She's like, yeah, I remember. I used to always say that I would give LeBron James a blumpkin because I love him so much. But now that I'm older, I don't really think I would do that. I think that's kind of disgusting. And I was
called
like,
growth.
right. I said, look at you, all grown up, right?
So mature.
So mature. But then I had to inform her that I have since received a blumpkin since we had last seen each other. I was like, well, I actually did get one. And she was like,
You
how
gave
the
one?
fuck does that? No, bitch.
You said
She's
that.
like, no, I got one. So I said, she's like, how does that even happen, Taylor? Like, how the fuck does that even happen? And I'm like, oh, I just brought it up. The girl was curious as to what that was. And then she was like, I'm down to try it, you know. And of course, it goes about as you would expect. Like, you know, the water splashed up, hit her in the face. Oh, no. You know what I mean?
Oh, you shit with your knees open. Oh, because you were getting head. So
Right, of course. Right.
That's the only way to go about it.
Plus, proper shitting form, you are supposed to have your
knees should
feet
be
slightly elevated. Right. So anyway, you know, it went about as well as you'd expect. But she was just like baffled, like, I don't understand. There's no way this girl loves you as much as I love LeBron James. Like, and I was like, I don't know. I don't know. Right. And then I was like, yeah, I don't really like any of that weird stuff, though. Well, no, the first thing I said was like, hey, life is short. You gotta live it up. And she's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm sleeping with a guy, and he was like, oh, could we do anal? You know, same kind of thing. Like, come on, let's try it. It's life is short. Try something new. And she was like, yeah, fucking going to Spain that sounds like a new experience.
Fair.
That's not on the same level as getting a fucking dick in your ass, right?
Money moves, doo-doo moves.
Exactly. So I told her, I'm like, I have no desire to put it in there, or definitely not no thumbs and going in. No. I avoid that area. The Hershey Highway is one way, and I just can't get down with that.
In this case, it's closed for construction.
Yeah, not even. Well, yeah. Well, my case.
There we go.
Yeah, because I can't shit. Nice one, Ray.
Thanks.
So yeah, I can't do anything with that. Otherwise, I don't know. I mean, there's plenty. Honestly, I sometimes like to think, oh yeah, I'm pretty open, but Blumpkins. But then there's other things where I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. Ryan, I know you're very, liberal in the bedroom.
Yeah, I'm fluid.
How do you feel about that?
Well, I think it all started with the hidden folder on my iPhone. All right.
Right.
There's well over 32 very hand-selected videos of pornography, and I plan to live through all of these eventually. Right.
If you want to reenact these events.
Yes.
It's a bucket list.
It's a bucket list of.
It's more of a fuck it list.
There it is. Right?
Perfect.
I love it. That's PH. Fuck it. All right?
Yeah, there you go.
And so, I was with a young lady a little while back, right? And she helped me cross something off my bucket list.
How young? No, I'm just kidding. Don't answer
Yo.
that.
Guy, right? And age ain't nothing but a number, though, for real. And so, I was with this young lady, and she helped me cross something off my bucket list that I honestly didn't think I wanted to cross off. But after I did it, I was like, it's done. You know what I mean? There's nothing I could do about it, right?
Jesus
So-
Christ. What the fuck?
So we're there, right?
I'm nervous.
And she's like, I want to suck your dick, right? And I'm like,
That's the spirit.
yeah.
that's the spirit, right? And I'm like, I want you to suck my dick, right? Let's do it. And so we get down to business, right? She's sucking my dick, and I'm like, this is amazing, right?
Right.
You all know I have a hooded gangster, so it's for all you circumcised pussies out there, right? You have no
You
fucking
pussy.
clue, fucking pussy. You have no clue the pleasure of when
Wow.
a girl pulls your hood further down than it's supposed to go, and you're like, jeez, the pain, the pleasure, right? It's amazing. And so he knows, he fucking knows. And so
Rick's like, I do it myself.
just pull it
tell
down.
me.
No. And so she's giving me head, and I'm about to come, right? As I'm come, she's like, put it on my fucking face. I said, bring your face here, right? It got wild. Right? And so anyway, I nut on her face, right? And I got so caught up in the heat of the moment, Drake reference. And I was like, damn it, I want to kiss your face. And so I got down there and I kissed her, and I got a little excited.
He's a romantic.
I'm a romantic. I'm all right. It's in my heart. I got a little excited, and I'm like, I want everything. So I licked her chin. As I licked her chin, right?
No.
I felt this.
No.
I just felt this like this little goop.
No.
Just touch the tip. And I already
Oh.
committed to the action of swooping back up. So I was like,
Ah.
and then what am I gonna do? Spit in her mouth? That's that's
I mean,
not
it
something,
is.
that's not something I'm into.
It's not off the
personally.
table.
I
I'm
know
not-
people who do it.
All right, it's COVID. I'm not with the spitting in the mouth. All right?
Oh, now we're talking about
All right?
COVID.
I'm sorry. It's, right? Bring your face here.
COVID, no. Semen, maybe.
So I was like, damn it, I don't want to ruin the moment. So that cum got ingested, right? I swallowed my own nut. All right, I did it. I fucking did it. I don't give a fuck. All right, and
Spitters or
yeah,
quitters.
they're quitters, right? And I was
Ah.
in it. So I just want to let any man out there know who has who has taken cum, whether on purpose or by accident, into their mouth and swallowed it. All right. One, I'm with you. I'm with you. And two, it's not that bad. Being honest with you,
God.
It's not. So if ever you're with a girl, don't feel that bad about it. All right.
Oh.
The taste disappears. There's a little tingle in the back of your throat. But after that, it's done. It's over.
Oh,
so don't
man.
ever feel like she can't swallow. She's a liar.
Did she give you some reassurance with you swallowing that?
She laughed at me.
She laughed at
She called me a cum guzzler.
She
It was
called-
after sex though. She made fun of
Oh, God.
me. She said my little cum guzzler.
Oh, my God. Wow.
Yeah,
At least
man.
it was your own.
So I don't
yeah.
know where my line is, Taylor. I don't know anymore. My life is vague.
Yeah.
the air.
I don't know either. Jesus Christ. That's definitely on my line. That's
your
that's far as fuck. I'm on the line and that's like, hey, hello.
I-
Wow.
I got
Jesus.
I really do.
Would you swallow nut, Rick?
Would I swallow it?
Rick,
like
I don't
that?
like. Hold on, whoa.
It's yours.
Rick, I don't like how you repeated the question, bro.
You should have been a hard
You
no.
should have been.
Wait, hold on, everybody, just relax, okay? Because there's been that situation where a girl is sucking your dick, she swallows and everything, and she wants to, bring it in for a kiss. All right.
Okay.
And do you kiss her back?
If I'm dating her. If I'm dating her.
Okay. In one or two situations where I wasn't dating them, I did kiss them back.
Oh,
Rick kisses these hoes
do
on the
not
mouth.
kiss these hoes on the mouth. That's
so
rule number
semen
one.
may have been in
Oh,
or
no.
may have.
No.
Okay.
So is that a maybe? It's your own cum. Remember that. This is your body.
Look, I'm not gonna suck my own dick. All right.
Rick's like, some nights I would.
So-
If they would tip me enough on Twitch,
like
I'll do
if
it.
I was missing like a rib or three, maybe like
Jesus.
Respect. We've all been there. We all want to do it.
Jesus Christ. I don't think so. Yeah. Got no time for that, but we do have time.
Rick.
That was for you. Real quick.
Thanks, David.
That was
for
for
the
you.
soundbite.
You know what time it is, Rick?
I don't know. Oh fuck. Yo, this thing is. Oh
Lightning,
my god!
lightning,
Lightning!
Holy
My
shit.
asshole! What the?
What the fuck? Oh God! Lightning!
Lightning.
Can we change? Can we change the sound effect?
Lightning.
It's a lightning round, Rick. No, we cannot change it. I mean, maybe if you come up with something better.
Ryan, did you even hear what was happening?
No, because we don't have headphones. Because this is a cheap ass show. Fuck.
It's on its way up though.
Yeah, it's on its way up. After this episode, after I clip that little part, so I tasted my nut. Yeah, that's gonna go viral.
I can share that with 5 people. That's fine.
Well, hopefully it doesn't go.
That's the max.
Hopefully it doesn't go viral. Anyways, okay. We're gonna go into the lightning round, which is where we try to answer questions quickly, but we fail because we suck. So let's go ahead and get on with the first question. We're supposed to be answering these rapid fire.
Yes.
Question number 1: Is Rick actually recording?
Yes.
Oh my God, we have audio.
Love you, Rick.
Okay, why do you
For
guys always wait till last minute to desperately get questions? Yikes. And you know what? The funny part is that the guy that's usually coming in clutch for us is Ryan.
Always here.
Thank you, man. I appreciate
call
it.
him, text him, hey, I need some questions, please. Why do we do that, Rick? Maybe we should ask our producer. Yeah, you think?
Yeah,
Maybe we should
producer.
ask the producer. He's the one who asked this question, by the way. But yeah, we should probably plan things out more. But hey, we live busy lives, and it is
You're not
what
wrong.
it is. Popular TV show you? Oh, doesn't make sense. Popular TV show you've ever seen?
That 70s show.
What? I don't understand what that means. Maybe it's what's the most popular TV show, or what's your favorite popular? I don't know. That 70s show. You love that 70s show.
Love that fucking show.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, the good old little going around in a circle. And they're all high as fuck.
Mila
Yeah.
Kunis.
Mila, yeah, that's right. Foot up your ass, Red. Yeah.
Like a popular TV show that we enjoyed at some point.
I guess. I don't understand what the fuck that means.
I like The Apprentice when it was good.
What the fuck? You fired. You like that shit?
Look, I like the show. All
Okay,
right, let's make that very
okay.
clear. The show was good.
I'm really big into entrepreneurship. Wasn't that show on when we were kids? You were watching that?
I was watching that.
I mean, I guess I watched the first couple seasons, like with Omarosa and whatever.
She was great.
Yeah. Okay.
I like your energy. I do.
I'm a huge fan of a show that just came back for its 41st season.
Dancing with the Stars.
No.
The Simpsons.
Close. Survivor.
Survivor.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Great show. 41st season. Which some people are like, it's been on 41 years. No, they do it twice a year.
I'm one of
So
those people.
41. God damn,
damn.
it's been on longer than you've been alive. No, twice a year. Great show. It's just great. That and Big Brother, but I haven't seen Big Brother in a long time. You want to know what's interesting, Ryan? I was talking to a friend of mine about Big Survivor and Big Brother recently, and she was like, "Oh my god, but you have to watch Big Brother. The top 5 people that are left are all black, so a black person is winning Survivor for the first time in the whole history of the show." Which I then said, well, that's why Survivor's better, because it didn't take that fucking long for someone to win Survivor. But yeah, I was like, that's fucking awesome. What they did is they basically, I actually think it's the top 6. They all, from the very beginning of the show, banded together and were like, okay, nobody's fucking voting us out. We're sticking together. Black people, let's go. And then they fucking ran the whole table. It's fucking awesome.
You said that's Big Brother?
Big Brother. And I was like, I can't believe it took that long, first of all. Like, why did it take that long for, not just for a black person to win. It should have happened regardless, but to fucking, like, band together and be like, look, we're not fucking breaking apart. But maybe it's the times we live in that kind of influence that.
If I was there, I would have caused derision. I would have joined the coalition.
I knew it. I knew.
Slowly. I don't give a fuck about winning. I just want to see drama. I'm doing this for the rating. I'm trying to have a career after.
Oh,
You know what I'm
my
saying?
God.
Fuck all that
That's
shit.
important. That's very important.
Right,
You wanna
because
want it to last.
right, they're all just like, oh, they stuck together, but nobody remembers them. There's no
Exactly.
villain.
Exactly.
You need a villain. All right. Anyways, see, this is why the lightning round's not fast. Most overrated movie.
Most overrated movie.
Most overrated movie.
Avatar.
I never even seen it. I don't even want to watch it. I refuse.
Hangover.
Whoa, you're tripping.
Hangover.
What?
That's twice, Rick.
Rick.
Don't let there be a third strike. Huh?
God damn.
I will flip this mic.
What?
The
Wait-
movie.
Wait, what was strike one? he's like, that's for me and for me only.
What was it? The cum kiss that really just.
No, clearly
No,
he's
no.
with you
I
there.
completely supported you, and your uncircumcised penis, you're like my brother. But
Yeah.
it was The Apprentice at age 5 for me. That shit blew my fucking mind. I don't get it. I lied. I don't get it.
You don't like Shark Tank or anything like that?
A Shark Tank is pretty
What do you
good.
mean it's not the same?
I can't believe you don't like The Hangover, man.
I like The Hangover.
The real one in real life. He likes the real Hangover.
The first time I watched it, hilarious. The second time I watched it, hilarious.
Okay, then what the fuck?
But after
Then the third time I watched it, I said, you know what? This is
no.
chuckled.
The third time I watched it, I said, you know what? Those laughs were fake. I was
No,
fucking.
because it didn't end up being a third or a fourth. It became a 12th, a 13th, a 15th, a 20th. Okay, everybody's like, let's watch The Hangover.
Oh, I see what
So
happened.
it just got old for me. And anytime somebody comes up and says, "Oh, The Hangover was such a good movie," I'm like, "Yeah, well, it could also go fuck itself."
Okay, so you just
Fair.
tired. Basically, it's almost like you married The Hangover, and then in the beginning you're like, "Oh my god, I love her," and then by the end you're like, "Fuck this bitch, man! I don't want to hear her."
Exactly.
Okay,
That's my
amazing.
reason.
For me,
The
I'm gonna
Emoji
go.
Movie.
Fantastic film.
I'm actually gonna go with another James Cameron film, Titanic. Didn't really fucking like it that much. I was like, okay, like, and the thing is, remember how we had this conversation in the last podcast about being a savage or an asshole?
Yes.
So this was during the time of my life when I was kind of selling dreams to bitches, right? So I always like told girls like, yeah, I haven't seen the Titanic yet. And they'd be like, oh my God, you haven't seen the Titanic? And I would always say the same line, I'm saving it for someone special.
Ooh.
So
Yo.
so then I ended up caving and watching it just 'cause I was like, fuck it. I watched it with this one girl, a cousin of someone we know.
Oh, I thought you were gonna end the sentence there. A cousin. It
Of,
didn't work out.
of somebody that we know very well.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
There's more cousins.
Might
Jesus.
have a similar name to me. Anyway, so yeah.
Take.
And we watched
Take.
we watched it, and yeah, I was unimpressed. I was just like, okay, I mean, I guess. I don't really see what the big hoopla is about.
But that's not what you said at the time.
Oh yeah, no, I'm selling dreams. So I was like, oh my god, so good. I love you. Anyways,
Will you paint me now?
right, paint me. Yeah, I should have painted her and then licked it. No, I'm not Ryan. Okay, here we go. Moving on. I've lost my place now. Have you ever shoplifted?
Yes.
No.
No.
No, I can't do it. And actually, I don't. Ryan, I don't know if I've ever seen you shoplift.
No one has.
That's
well,
the point.
that's a lie. I did get caught at Walmart once. So
Really?
at least 3 security guards and my girlfriend did.
Oh my! Holy shit! No, and when I was trying to join my fraternity, there would be instances, as Ryan well knows, where hunger kicks in, and you kind of got to do it. So funds are tight.
Sure.
Your stomach is tight. You need some, But I always refused to do so. But I would try to get my friends, my brothers, to do it for me. And some of them are just really good at it. Like, I'd be like, can you get me a Butterfinger? And they would come out with like 3 TV dinners. Like, holy shit. Like,
Entire lean cuisines.
lean cuisines. I'm
Those
like,
should be individually monitored. The lean cuisines, that's a high commodity item.
yeah, like, how the fuck did you even pull this? I just wanted a candy bar. And then they'd have the audacity to be like, can I have a bite of the candy bar, though? And I'm like, what? You just have fucking 3 meals. Anyways. So, yeah. Some of them are just really good. Or the best one was, are you familiar with Publix chicken?
Of course.
Okay, so this is just genius to me. I noticed that the Publix chicken one time we were leaving was very full. I was like, yo, that is like a lot of chicken. Like, what the fuck? And he's like, yeah, I poured one into the other, and then I ditched the other box. I'm like, yo, you're a fucking genius, bro. That is, and I don't know where you do that in the store. Like, is there
the
like
dog aisle by the beds?
in the dog? Is that where? Yes. Or if you like go to the bathroom with the diaper changing station, and you're just like, this is the perfect place. But yeah, no, they're really good. I couldn't do it though. I just, for whatever reason, I can't. Next question. Read each other's horoscope for today. That's not really a question. We don't have.
We don't.
You have computer
I have
access?
You want me to just?
I guess pull it up.
I'm a Gemini.
Yeah, same.
An old school Gemini. Wow,
So
that was impressive. What was that?
That's my new browser.
Oh, you did say you updated everything. I
Oh
like
yeah,
it.
I updated the fuck out of everything. It's not even like Google Chrome. It's like Opera.
Wow.
What the fuck is Opera?
It's a web browser. That fucking fast
What?
as shit.
Opera?
I'm gonna look that up on Google Chrome.
Yes.
Nothing like watching porn on Opera, right,
Wait,
Ryan?
I'm
those
telling
are
you,
my-
man.
wait,
Surround
hold on.
sound.
I'm trying to do like emails. Google.com.
Nope, they want Gmail.
They want my porn.
All right.
All right. So what are we doing? God
So look up yours first, I guess.
I don't care if I spell
Horoscope. No, it's Google. It suggests it.
it. Okay.
No W.
It's gonna autocorrect. I can't
Wait,
see anything.
do you have to put the actual? Wait, is a horoscope for a specific day, right?
Yeah.
Don't you have to put your actual birthday? Put your
have
actual
to?
birthday.
Fuck.
God damn it, Rick.
All right. Fucking.
You're a Gemini too?
Yeah.
Oh, easy. This will be still a speed round then.
All right. You're gonna have to read this bitch to me because I have no fucking idea.
Okay.
Damn, we're both Geminis and I'm circumcised. This is crazy.
This is crazy.
This is crazy.
Okay, and you both tasted semen. Anyways,
You want to go get lunch later?
as a Gemini born on May. Wait, is this? No, we need the today's horoscope.
I can't even fucking see from here. This is.
I'll read it. Go back.
Okay, fine. Where's the thing? Okay.
Horoscope today.
This one?
No, just click on today.
Where's
Go up.
Okay.
Click next to May 28th and write today's horoscope or next to horoscope.
Okay, we'll just do today. This is lightning round.
Lightning does strike sometimes in very large time gaps.
This one?
Actually,
This is stupid. Who thought of this?
this is who do you think? Okay,
Our
just click it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
This isn't today's horoscope. Motherfucker. Hold on. How do you I don't understand how you figure this out.
I don't know,
Fucking A, man.
Well, I am feeling lucky today. I can't deny it.
Tonight,
I'm feeling anxiety.
That's a constant.
free daily horoscope for today. Okay, here we go. Okay, so it is just by your sign then.
What the fuck are we doing here then?
Okay,
This is
Gemini.
Stupid.
September 25th. I don't know how horoscopes work. Fucking
Nobody
A.
knows how horoscopes work.
I saw a meme it was a TikTok recently, and a girl was like, men say they don't believe in astrology, yet they'll fucking manage a fake football team, and then she rolled her eyes.
I don't think that's the same.
I do manage.
Both are pseudosciences.
I do, right.
No, they're not.
I do manage a fake football team. Okay. Okay, here we go. Today's September 25th? Yes. This is going to be a good time to get a global view of things, Gemini. Take full advantage of the current planetary aspects by reading some books on spirituality or travel.
Fuck.
If you desire to go on a long voyage, don't be surprised if your job sends you on an adventure, even if it isn't part of your job routine. That kind of seems like a cop-out. Like, it might be your job, it might not. But you're going on a trip.
The whole point is all these are like vague.
Well, imagine doing shit every day. Like, it's gonna get a little bullshitty.
Don't hesitate. Go breathe in some fresh air in a new place.
You want to step outside?
I was outside that one time. Wow.
Rick's like, I do need air. I'm fucking dying of anxiety. Okay, here we go. Leo is me. So that was for you guys.
You're a Leo. My mom's a Leo. You know, you ever had like this motherly vibe? You're always looking out for me.
Yeah.
You want to suckle on your teeth.
Yeah. Okay, what the fuck just happened? Are they trying to get me to pay? Talk to our psychiatric. Okay, here we go.
Oh, that's for me. Sorry.
It says our tested professional psychics are
my
here
bad.
for
You said psychiatric.
Right. If you've had some problems in your sentimental life during the last few months, Leo, they're probably behind you now. It's a sure bet that you've learned something. You've been served the same dish for years, and now it seems the hangover. And now it seems you finally had enough. Know that from now on, you'll be better about not falling into the same old traps.
Oh my God.
What?
This is crazy.
What?
I hate you so much.
I swear this is so crazy. So, so my mother's a Leo.
Right.
All right?
Right.
This is my first time seeing my mother in a few months.
Right.
I hate to get too personal,
Mm-hmm.
but she comes in the kitchen. I'm sorry to laugh. This isn't funny at all. And she comes in and she's like, hey, I'm just getting really tired of John. This is my stepfather, right? And she's like, I'm getting tired of the same shit. If we have one more fight, I'm kicking him out. I'm fucking done, right? And so I'm sitting there, cool, calm, and collected, right? I'm like, do what you gotta do, mom, right? Live your best life, right?
Wow.
My heart's breaking and shit. I'm like, I can't tell you how to live your life. The fact that said that,
Right. It's crazy.
it looks like I'm not gonna have
Jesus Christ.
It's gonna be me and her.
Now you like your stepdad?
Yeah, he's been with me since I was 5.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's been in your life for a long time. But I also know he's kind of like an older school kind of guy.
He's hard to talk to. So
He's old school.
Yeah, not much is gonna change in my life, but most like damn.
You're like, damn.
And I'm walking around the house and shit, looking at all his stuff. Like, where's he gonna put all this? He doesn't have another place.
Jeez.
Jesus Christ.
So that was a great horoscope. I just want to say it applied to somebody that's a Leo.
There we go. There we go. All right. Next, this is again lightning round. How many countries have you visited, Rick? You were born in a different country, so
I could say maybe like 7 or 8 off the top of my head.
I'm gonna go 7 as well.
7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And wait, 7 or 8? Jesus Christ, both of you? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, and then for me, it's going to be so Cuba, Italy, and Canada. Those are the 3 that I've been to. Anyways, we're back. Continuing with the lightning round. As a former traffic expert, does Taylor now get stuck in traffic forgetting all his training? Well, I'll tell you one thing is my training was and will always have been Google. So I just rely on that, I rely on, or fucking iPhone maps, whatever.
Right.
So yeah, there was I didn't gain any real knowledge of I couldn't tell you how to get, major highways I did learn, and so I'm familiar with those. I guess that's good, but yeah. Do I get stuck in traffic? No. I guess I can sometimes navigate better knowing the major highways and being like, okay, I know I-95, there's a bunch of accidents at this time, so I'm going to fucking not take 95, even if the GPS tells me it's faster. Fuck that. I guess that.
Can I add something to that really quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
So it was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
There was a horrific accident on the Palmetto.
There always is.
And you had someone on the TV who called in
Right.
who does traffic reports. I'm sure you could guess who this lovely woman was. And she's like, okay, is this on the
Wait, she still works there?
She still works there.
What?
And she's like, okay, well, can you tell me the alternate? And and my boss says, Chrome.
Chrome.
It's like, yeah, take Chrome. So all lit up, she's doing her live feed of everything, horrific accident. So if you're going to want to avoid this crash on the Palmetto, try taking Chrome as an alternate.
Chrome.
Mind you, Chrome is like bumfuck out of the way.
Bumfuck. It's like a 2-lane road. Yeah.
You could take the turnpike to get out of the way. You could take Red Road. If you want to just fuck all, just take 95 if you're going south. Take
Chrome. Why would he set her up like that?
Because that's like her inside joke is like you could avoid everything if you just take Chrome.
Take Chrome.
Fair.
Yeah.
Always be true. Okay.
But don't actually take Chrome.
Well, you want to know what happened to me on Chrome one time? I literally did take Chrome to avoid some shit. And because it made more sense for me because I was real west. You understand what I'm saying? So Chrome was like right.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I'm in West Kendall. And I got on Chrome. Again, it's like a 2-lane road, like real dark. There's like
Not
no
much
fucking
going on
light.
there.
Yeah. And I think I was behind somebody and I had my headlights on and I think I might have flashed my brights at them, like get the fuck out of my way type shit. And I don't think they appreciated that very much. My brights coming through their back window. So then I did manage to get around them finally.
Mm-hmm.
And then it turned into a little bit of like a race. Like they were like I was at 100 miles an hour.
Oh my God.
Like they were trying to like, yeah, fuck with me. And I was like, oh shit. Like I was kind of scared as fuck. So I'm like over 100 miles an hour. Like I got to get away from this fucking crazy person, bro. God bless. All right. So anyways, moving on. When are you taking your producer out for his next dinner?
Ooh, I wonder who put that in.
I wonder who submitted this question. Pretty much all these questions about Taylor forgetting his training. When are we taking the producer to his next dinner? How about when he agrees to edit our podcast episodes into small content clips?
Can you say that like directly into the camera?
Yeah, so next dinner will be when you sign the contract. It'll be like a celebratory thing of you signing the contract to get paid, by the way, to run through our podcast episodes and edit them in the format that I was before when we had these stories, because our editor that we have now already has a hard enough job to watch this full podcast.
Yo, poor girl, man.
Poor
Holy shit.
woman has to watch this whole thing every time and then edit a fucking trailer out of it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so we can divide and conquer together. We have a team. All right, here we go. Next question.
Sure.
Have you ever farted during the podcast and didn't say anything? Ryan. Did you Wow, that was unplanned. Right on fucking
He
cue.
saved that. That's incredible.
And he didn't say anything.
He's still not saying
and
anything.
He still hasn't.
Oh my God.
But he said everything at the same time.
Incredible.
Have I ever farted during the podcast and not said anything? Probably. I mean, why would I announce that? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to say, yes, by the way, I just farted. Like, no, I'm just going to, you'll know, and you'll smell it, and you'll be like, and then you'll wonder, was that me, or was that?
Well, you won't say anything about it because we're doing a podcast.
We're doing a podcast, right? You farted, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
God, yeah.
Disgusting motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Disgusting.
Just gross. Okay, next question. Is Taylor going to do two things at once again on this podcast? He's alluding to the fact that last time I did a fantasy draft, which is actually going quite well.
Oh,
I'm undefeated.
Congratulations.
So, yeah, thank you.
Kudos.
Right. So no, I'm sticking to the podcast this time. We have enough other issues going on. Are we still recording?
All right.
All right, next question of the lightning round. Now that we are recording, once again, are you both circumcised, or in this case, 3, circumcised? If you are, you don't like hoods as much as you say.
Facts.
This right now, this is the Two Hoodies podcast featuring Taylor, Hoodless Taylor.
Hoodless Taylor.
Yes, you have alluded to Hooded Gangster, and Rick. We all know. We always joke about the third hood. So yes, I'm the only one.
We're 33 episodes in, and we still talk about me not being circumcised. It's the weirdest fucking thing ever.
Yeah, a lot of
You
episodes.
just really like to talk about my dick, apparently.
I don't. Well, you know.
You just are really just going at it, man.
First of all,
do you want to see it or
First
something?
of all,
Pull your dick out right now.
do not.
Just ask me. Just straight up ask me, okay?
Rick, can you please pull your dick out?
Right, I'm glad you asked.
Listen. The people are sending these questions. You act like I'm the one that's
But you don't have to say
I'm
it.
not sneaking. No, what do you mean? I ask every question, no matter how stupid it is. Which, speaking of stupid questions, get ready for this next one.
No.
Why do you keep lying about fake Ricky being an e-thought?
See, there's
What the fuck does that mean? But I still ask it because I respect the people who take the time to write us questions.
There's so much context and not so much context around it.
What is that? An e-thought, right? So they're an internet hoe, and who is fake Ricky?
Okay.
Are you not real Ricky? Are
Not
you?
when he's
Okay,
hoeing.
okay,
You
this
got to
is-
put on a facade.
Okay,
This
okay.
is somebody who comes from my my Twitch chat.
Okay.
And apparently they've all organized and agreed that the person in front of them is not me.
So you're like, what? One of those fake people? What's one of those celebrities that they
Like
always
I've been
say is not
replaced
real?
by the government.
Ah.
Okay. But they've
Has your
just
content changed dramatically? Is that why?
Is this because they always joke about you being dead as well?
Yes, correct.
Ah.
Correct.
There was literally a whole thing where everyone on Instagram was posting like eulogies for Rick on their story. Like
Just hundreds of people just saying, "Man, we're gonna miss him.
I-
Fly high, brother."
I did join in on the fun.
You're an
And
idiot.
so did our coworker Shay. She joined in on the fun. I was surprised.
I think that happened to Betty Ross too. It happens a lot.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
you hit that level of fame, people just want to see your downfall.
Wait, you're talking about Betty White.
Betty White.
Betty
That's
White.
Ross.
Betty White,
Yeah. Betty Ross is
The one that
designed the American flag. Betty White. That's what they say after you hear about a mass shooting. Betty White. Anyway, and by the way, there was another mass shooting. By the way, in Tennessee, so
Memphis.
right? Maybe are you like, is it voodoo or can you sense things that are about to happen? You were in Tennessee. You got a panic attack. You knew something was happening. You were trying to warn us all.
Please don't.
Flight 828. All right.
Please don't do that because
I-
somebody's gonna watch this.
And somebody in Memphis is gonna watch this, Rick? Really? They're dead. No, I'm just kidding. That's
Oh,
terrible.
what the fuck is wrong with you? Holy shit!
this video's getting flagged.
Yo,
So never blow up.
Oh,
we're never gonna get our Blue
God.
Chew sponsorship 33 episodes later.
All right. Anyway,
Video sponsored by Blue Chew.
bro, we really want to get sponsored by them, and I'm pissed that I never even got to try it because my car got robbed.
Doesn't Variant Comics, they do Blue Chew. I love Blue Chew.
Bro.
I might actually start using that.
Have you ever used it?
I'm going to. I've been
Dude.
performing very.
So okay, I don't know.
haphazardly.
I don't know if you know this, but in order to do it, it's like a prescription thing. So, I didn't take the trouble of doing it myself. I had, an individual that was at the concert with us that was the youngest one there. I won't name names. The youngest one.
Mm-hmm.
He filled it out. Funny that he's the youngest one and he got the prescription. He got the prescription for Blue Chew, gave me some, and then it ended up getting stolen out of my car when my car got broken into. So I never got to fucking try it. Rick, did you ever try it?
No.
No. Okay.
I imagine multiple people robbed you, and they were like, "Yo,
Yeah.
no, this is the shit that they be advertising on YouTube, bro.
Right.
Blue Chew.
Right.
This man must have money. This is crazy."
Like I feel like
Blue Chew.
I feel like whoever stole it, is probably a crackhead. They probably were like, "Oh, pills," and then they're probably out there selling it to some other crackhead. Like, "Yo, this is that shit, bro. It's ecstasy or some shit."
I want you
don't
to imagine someone scratching your face, asking for like more dope with a hard dick. Come on, man. I'll do anything. Look at me. You know, I got
Suck your
it.
dick, bro.
You know, I got it. Come on, bro.
I'm good for it. I just imagine like somebody breaking into your car and only taking the Blue Chew.
Shoot, dude, I would have preferred that, but they took more than that, unfortunately. All right, anyways, that's the end of the fucking lightning round, which had some delays in there. Yeah, okay. Anyways, we're on to the last question of the podcast. It's a very simple question. What are some of the best things to do in college. Best things to do in college, Rick?
You got to remind yourself that the person that you were in high school, you don't have to be that same person. You could
Jesus
change up your
Christ.
personality entirely, and nobody would bat a fucking eye.
You got real
Right.
there for a second. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Did
nothing-
you do that?
No.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I made the mistake of not.
I made that.
true to myself.
That was,
I fucked up.
that was a fatal mistake.
I should have been favorite.
I should have acted out and just been.
It's like what my dad tells me, son. For once, can you just be a normal person?
God damn, that's hard truth, right?
Yeah.
You keep getting heavy on me, Rick.
Damn. Oh, okay. So,
But you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying.
so
Like,
the best thing to do in college is to not be yourself.
don't be yourself. 'Cause
Just
everybody
take
will fucking
risks.
hate you.
Jesus Christ.
Mind you, hold on.
Everyone will hate you if you be yourself.
Well-
That fucking wimpy ass high school kid. Go in there with your fucking dick out.
But remember, this is coming from like my Instagram and the
Right.
community there who's playing airsoft. It's like first rule: once you get into college, don't tell people you play airsoft because you're a
Right.
fucking weirdo.
Right.
All right.
No, facts. Yeah. I would be like, oh, you play with toy guns. Cool.
This
Also, I'm a
kid's
little
a-
worried. Don't play with real guns. Stick to the toy ones.
True.
Yeah.
Best things to do in college, Ryan.
Best thing to do in college, honestly, get involved, man. That's the best thing you can do while you're there. It's the only way-
Get involved in what?
Anything, man. Anything that makes you happy.
Drugs or
Literally. And this is not even a joke. A lot
Yeah.
of people, I feel like they go to school and they have
Yeah.
this fantasy of what they need to do and what they should do.
right.
Honestly, once you graduate, as long as you have the degree and good grades, it doesn't matter. So
Right.
spend that time doing things that make you happy, right? So join some random ass club,
Right.
hang out with people who smoke weed all day, as long as you do your homework,
Right.
and just have fun, man. Try your best to have as much fun as possible, because when it's over, it's done. And
Right.
That's all there is to it.
Absolutely. I mean, I think that college is honestly pointless. Besides the aspect of meeting people and networking, Ryan had alluded to getting that degree and getting good grades. You don't even need good grades a lot of the time. Just fucking the degree. No one's really going to go back and check your fucking grades a lot of time. But yeah, and that's why it's kind of stupid and a little bit of a waste of money. If you can go for free, definitely do that. But I will say, Ryan wouldn't even be here right now if we wouldn't even be going to fucking Morocco had I not gone to college. So meet as many amazing people as you can and forge those bonds with them. And then, but beyond that, just fucking experiment. You're never going to live in a society again where it's okay to just fucking lay out in a field or jump in a fountain. Like, those are not socially acceptable behaviors or safe per se. Like, if you fall asleep lounging out on the grass, like in real life, you might fucking die.
You might slip a blue chew in your mouth.
Right.
A hard dick.
Right.
God damn.
Some bad things could happen. But you can do that in college. You can do a lot of shit. And-
Blumpkins.
yeah, well, you can get those
Yes.
outside of college. But yeah, experiment in all sorts of different types of ways, and then also just take the fuck off sexually.
Yeah.
Like, hell yeah.
Use different characters during sex, for real.
Like Rick said, don't be
Yeah.
yourself.
Don't be your fucking self when
No.
you have sex.
Yeah, fuck that.
Every new person is a new conquest and character, right?
There's thousands of people that go to college. Okay, if one doesn't work out, it's a shitty fucking time. You go to
Yeah.
the next fucking person. Just make sure they don't know each other.
Yeah, campus is probably pretty big. Every section of campus is a different you.
Yeah.
That's that, dude. I feel like I literally lived multiple lives on the campus of Florida State University, just like from when I was a freshman to when I finally left Tallahassee, which was after I graduated, and the first time, the second time, what? Yeah, I feel like I was a completely different person, and in between, I was different people. And yeah, man, I mean, you'll have some crazy stories. I mean, we were talking about tasting semen. I hate to bring it up again, Ryan. I know you're probably trying to move on, but bro, I mean, shit. One of my best parts of college was a young lady. I had a few female friends, and we were all just, hanging out. And I had been hanging out with them the night prior, and I may have, penetrated one of them with my fingers the night before. You know, real science.
Why are you saying it like that?
Because I'm a gentleman, Rick. Okay?
You're an idiot.
Come on. What do you fucking want me to be a savage? I fingered her. Come on, man. I'm trying to prove to you I went to college. All right?
I went to college.
I actually did study. And so, yes, digital penetration.
Wait, what?
Digital.
What do you mean digital?
Yeah, yeah. See, you didn't go. This
Lord.
is proof that Rick.
I told you get good
proof
grades.
that Rick got kicked out. Okay, so anyway, and then we're hanging out the next morning, and then I may have made an offhanded comment about like, yeah, well, you know, you got yours. I don't. When do I get mine?
This is
And
the confidence you have when your dick is circumcised, all right?
I know it's pretty to look at. So, anyways, I was about to leave the room. Right. Granted, there are 3 women in this room, and I said, well, you know, I'm gonna go. They said she stopped me, the girl, right, in question, and said, no, drop your pants right now, then. And I was like, what? And she's like, drop your pants. And then I'm like, like really in shock. She's like, all right, I'm about not to do it. And then the other girl next to her was like, fucking do it. So I'm like, Jesus Christ. Granted, the one that I'm closest with is like in the kitchen right behind me. Like literally, this is a dorm room, so it's not like a separate room. She's literally right behind me, whipping up some fucking eggs and pancakes. And she's just la trying not to be a part of this conversation because, you know, we're more close friends. She doesn't want to see that.
No.
The other ladies in question maybe were more open.
Just take off your fucking pants.
So I took them off, right? The young woman begins to give me oral pleasure. I was going to go and get nasty with it, but now I'm going to.
Digital pleasure.
Fellatio?
I'm going to keep doing this for Rick now.
So fucking annoying.
So, yes, oral pleasure now. And eventually I finish, but I asked, because I'm a nice gentleman. I said, where would you like me to finish? And she said, on my leg. So I did that. And then the girl next, right, you know.
What do you want me to finish? Just do it on my legs.
Just right on the thigh there. Just a nice, so, you know, boom. I finish on the leg, nice and pretty. And then the girl next to her, who had been watching, because she, I guess, wanted to learn some tips.
Oh, okay, that's what it was.
She's less experienced, right? So she's like, okay, let me see. Oh, okay. Also, I don't know if maybe she'd seen a white man's penis before, so that might have been intriguing to her as well. And then she decides to swipe that semen off the girl's leg and taste it, because she also wanted to know what it tasted like. She's a very curious girl.
That's
Yeah, and that's what can happen in college. But I'll tell you what, that's not fucking happening in the real world. You're not going to be at work, working late, and then, unless you work at Waffle House, then it could actually. Oh, my God. Yo. If you work at Waffle House, anything's possible.
I hope that story didn't make it up. Somehow that got deleted.
So,
it's definitely in there, 100%.
Yeah, man. These are the things, Rick, that you missed out on because you were a bad boy. You were a bad boy. You didn't study like Ryan said.
No studying for me.
And you had your parents come pick you up, and
they did.
And they punished you. It's all right. Me and Rick have that in common. We both got kicked out of school. Ryan was a good boy though, right?
What can I say, man? Watching you walk the stage and not have graduated was one of the funniest moments of my life.
You just knowing this is a sham.
Is this fake?
What did he get a degree in? Theater. Yeah, because he's fucking acting right now.
It's all fake.
Yes, that's right. Okay, so anyways, I think that's about enough. Rick, are you still recording?
Yeah, I'm still recording.
Okay, now since we're still recording, let's wrap this up. I swear to God, I just heard that go off. Did you hear it?
I did not hear it this time.
Dude, if it fucking...
I swear to God. All right, anyways.
You want me to just point this camera to you just in case?
No. We end every episode with a song you've probably never heard of before, but probably should. This is Bang That Sugar by 12 Link. Take it away.
So much liquor, I'm too red. She got flex, kept that get up. Stripes on her ass, so I call that pussy tigger. Credit card swipe with a 6-figure nigga.